I've always been one, and I know this gets kind of old when people hear this. They go, "Oh man, everybody says that," but you try to keep it real. But I understand in the past, like on my channel, many years ago when I had a pretty decent channel, decent sized channel. Anytime something negative come up, you kind of cover it and then you move along, right? Like that's kind of how I like to do things. You talk about it, you move along. I feel like where I kind of screwed up, well, multiple places where I screwed up, but one of the places was the fact that what happened was that I went on and on and on about something, and obviously if people are a fan of you for Xbox and you're just trashing Xbox 24/7 and they came to you for positive stuff, it's okay to be negative and talk about something legit, and then you move on or whatever and maybe gain some traction there. But for me, I can understand why people hated kind of where I came from with that. And it's like I try to be as positive as I can. I think you'll find most of the content that I do on here is positive in terms of positive Xbox stuff. But this is like something I think is really, really dumb that Microsoft is doing. So obviously the other week, stories began making the rounds that Baldur's Gate 3 players were getting banned for accidentally uploading quote-unquote X-rated content from the game to Xbox Network, and it resulted in developer Larian Studios calling the situation annoying and uncool, telling fans that Microsoft would lift bans like these in the near future. However, in an update, Xbox support insisted that the bans were manually applied, suggesting they were found in violation of safety content policies, and advising people to turn off auto-upload feature when choosing to capture sensitive content from a game, such as Baldur's Gate 3. And here's what they said. To provide clarity on Baldur's Gate 3 mature content enforcement actions, Xbox account suspensions are not automatic. Each clip is reviewed by a moderator and, if found in violation of our safety and content policies, actioned accordingly. Our team evaluates appeals and can reverse suspensions if action was taken in error. If this was a first offense, for example, we will remove the suspension and let players know why it happened and how to avoid future issues, like how to turn off auto-upload when sensitive content is being captured. So as you might expect, this has drawn criticism from Xbox fans, with many questioning why they can't upload content like this with an adult filter, for example. An even bigger point of contention is the decision to make automatic uploads a default setting, meaning your screenshots and clips can be shared to the Xbox Network accidentally. Jez Gordon from Windows Central said, "Such a stupid policy, they'll ban you for recording footage of games that exist on their own platform. Why aren't the game devs banned for creating the pixels you recorded in the first place? Make it make sense." Other people said every console should come with an auto upload off, and warning should a user turn it on that it may result in suspension, and saying that a shot from a game on Xbox uploaded to the Xbox Network can still result in a ban of a user. Despite the many critical replies, there have also been some in favor of this. Some believe that adult content simply shouldn't be allowed to be uploaded in the first place, and therefore the policy makes sense, although again, it would seem as though turning off automatic uploads by default is a popular suggestion. Obviously, the good news is that any suspensions over the past week for Baldur's Gate 3 and or screenshots should be reversed, most likely with a warning of that the content was flagged at the time. The key thing is to make sure you turn off automatic uploads if you want to share any kind of adult content for the game. They seem to be working on a release for the save issue as well. They made an announcement that they have a date for an update that would be, coming about, so that you guys can worry about that or whatever. For me, I don't know. It's always just one of those things where I just kind of look at this and I say, it's a real shame that they're kind of doing this or whatever, like when it comes to banning people, I just don't understand why this is, one of the things that happens. So it says our team evaluates appeals and can reverse the suspensions if action was taken in error. If it was a first offense, they can remove it. Doubling down on the policy appears to have gone down poorly with players. Well, somebody said, just checking, this is from a game you allow to be bought and played on your console, correct? Nobody should be getting suspended, added another. Instead, users who block M-rated games in their family settings should not see any clips from M-rated games. Shouldn't be any more complicated than that. Baldur's Gate 3, which was released in December on Xbox, again, I don't understand it. I don't understand why Microsoft would kind of allow this type of thing to happen. You already have like such a point of contention with Xbox, right? Like people look for every little thing to hate on Xbox, and you're a company that does software, so why not have the software kind of you know, fix itself or whatever. You know, like I don't understand why this is such a issue where, you know, it's going to ban people for playing a game. It's not like it's realistic, you know. It's pixels, it's cartoon or whatever. So I can understand, you know, I guess a little bit. You know, I haven't played the game and I won't, but you know, it's not my style. But like, it's a video game. Like, I don't understand it. People upload clips of them killing people on Call of Duty and, you know, all this other kind of stuff. I've had clips uploaded of, you know, chainsawing people on Gears of War, and nothing has really happened. Although, like I mentioned previously, I did have an issue where I got a warning once, but that was many, many years ago, and obviously things have kind of changed since that particular point in time. So I don't know. It's crazy to me, crazy to think that, you know, people are out here kind of, you know, having this type of situation. So hopefully Microsoft gets that under control, gets their stuff fixed, gets their stuff kind of worked out. I want to see, you know, I don't want to see people get banned or whatever. You know, that stuff, like, you lose all your content when something like that happens. So honestly, I hope that they kind of go about things in a much better way, and in a bigger way, in terms of, you know, hey, let's make sure that our fans have cool stuff to play. Let's make sure that our fans have, you know, that they're not going to get totally screwed over by anything, you know. So that's kind of what you would hope for anyway. So I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for this, maybe not. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it, though? You know, to me, it's just one of those things where I'm kind of looking at this and I'm going, you know, it is a little bit weird that, you know, so many people are getting banned over something that Microsoft allows to be bought on their platform. Absolutely asinine. But I mean, this is pretty much the last situation where you'll hear anything from me about this, because, like I said, nobody wants to hear nonstop you know, about this stuff. So you know, I hope that Microsoft gets things figured out. You got to be pro player, in my opinion, and hopefully they continue to do some good things. So I'm very curious to hear what everybody else thinks, though. You know, what do you guys feel about this? Do you think that Microsoft should, you know, should change something up? Let me know. You know, I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. I'm Crap Gamer. This has been Crap Gamer Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. You know, like I said, it's been kind of crazy to see this kind of stuff happen, but, you know, it does happen. So rack 'em up. Have a great one. Crap Gamer out.